Howdy, this is Marisa with Marisa Moments podcast, where I give my real life stories and their healing translations. So let's just get straight into it. So recently I've noticed that I've been contacted by a lot of people that are wishing to give me readings, right? And what I always say is that, hey, I'm open to any message that spirit may have for me, right? Because that's what I do. However, I am not paying for it unless I seek it out, right? So if somebody seeks me out and wishes to deliver a message, then the purest thing to do from my perspective is to offer it freely with no obligation or expectation in the back end, right? Now, that's not really what I want to talk about, though. That's just kind of what Spirit made me speak on. So maybe you need to hear that. What I've been pulled to speak on is fear. Because fear, what I receive, is a tool of manipulation used by people who wish to keep you away from your highest destiny, right? Because if you're told, and if you have the mindset that someone is interrupting your auric field, or your energy is being stolen, or someone is putting witchcraft on you, or any of these things. Now, before I go into it, as a disclaimer, I'm not saying that none of that is real. All of it is real. Everything is as real as you believe it to be, right? So if you believe it to be so, then guess what? For you, it is. Maybe for another person, it's mumbo jumbo, so it won't have an impact on them, because magic only appears to those who believe in it. Anyway, back to the subject. So, confirmation. What I receive is that no one can put a whammy on you, not without your approval, right? So, when it's said that someone is trying to impede you from your destiny, right? That's essentially saying that you are trying to impede yourself from your highest potential. The only way someone can physically intervene with something that is meant for you is by having a direct connection or a line to the people that you need the approvals from, right? Because then they can put a little bug in their ear and say, no, you shouldn't go with them, or whatever the case may be, right? And then that kind of blocks your blessings. But at the same time, it doesn't block it. It simply delays it, because guess what? What's yours is yours. Whether it be 1 day, 1 year, or 10 years, it is yours. All you have to do is keep working towards it. You have to keep your eyes focused on the proverbial prize, your destiny, your manifestations, your goals, whatever it is. And you continuously work. You continuously put in that work, because every day that you work on something that brings you fulfillment is not a day wasted, regardless of where the ultimate outcome is, regardless of what other people think, regardless of people wanting to give you an evil eye or put their jealousies out there. Because the only way that it can intervene with what you are doing is if you allow it to. That's what it's about, with giving away your power, reclaiming your power, all of these things, right? Because we have a tendency as individuals, and when I say we, I mean you, me, everyone that is especially listening to this right now, right? We have a tendency of giving people more power than what they truly have. And in doing so, that's when we get nervous. Oh my God, what if they do this? What if they do that? What if, we keep that while quantities last mindset. And then, of course, when things run out, it's just a confirmation. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, essentially. Whatever we put out there as far as what we want to receive is what we're going to end up receiving, because what we're training our minds to do is look for validation and confirmation of whatever it is that we're telling ourselves. So that's why we have to shift our mindsets. And when people come into your inbox or into your world, into your whether it be your physical, metaphysical, or other inbox, right? And they try to plant all of these seeds of self-doubt and fear and resentment and blame and disappointment and all of those things, right? You kind of got to listen with only like half an ear because odds are very good that they're just projecting. So here's the thing. When I say I'm healing while I heal, most of these messages, if not all, are about me. But at the same time, they're about you too. So it is still a projection, right? But we serve as mirrors for one another at the same time. So it can be confusing. But hopefully you're picking up the bottom line of this message. The bottom line of this message is that fear not, because if you have that belief in a higher destiny, a higher self, a higher calling, all of these things, once you start believing in yourself, your own intuition, your own guidance system, the fact that the universe, God, Gaia, whomever you want to refer to, because they're all one and the same, once you have that belief, that true belief, not that surface belief, that true belief that everything is happening for your greatest good, then even the people that are quote unquote putting out those hater vibes or whatever it is are still pushing you towards your destiny. So just say thanks and keep it moving. But don't allow anyone to get under your skin to the point where you shut down or you stop moving forward. Because then that's just self-sabotage. That's letting everyone else win. And that is saying, you know what? I'm not going to amount to anything, which we both know is a lie. The future is what you make of it. Yes, it is a chess game in terms of potential moves being out there on the board, but you get to decide. So make that decision and don't allow fear to be your guidance system. Allow your intuition to be your guidance system. Allow your higher self to be your guidance system. Don't let the you of yesterday, don't let the you who's had to fight for every single thing be your guidance system. Don't allow the you who's been led by fear and lies and false programming be your guidance system. You get to decide. You get to choose. So choose what you want. And don't fret, because even if you choose one thing yesterday or even today, you can choose a different thing tomorrow. So just keep going. And that's it. So if this message resonates, then that means it's for you. And if not, that's cool too. Just keep it pushing. Either way, I thank you for listening and I wish you the best day ever. Until next time, you know the vibes. Peace. And by the way, be sure to look me up on all of social media. Follow me because all of the messages are different, just dependent upon what I'm channeling at the moment. And just remember, it's Marisa with one S, not two, because there's only one me. And if the spirit should move you, feel free to donate to the cause. You know, it's basically just widening the ripple effect. Every donation gets reinvested right back into Marisa Moments. So that's it. Everything is accepted with gratitude and appreciation. All the information will be linked below. Well, wherever below is. Anywho, talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.